Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am giving you guys a college essentials list. Now don't worry, this video is not going to be like, bring a backpack. It's not going to be that type of video. I have a lovely list here that is color coded for you guys. I'm going to go through 7 categories and I have a total of 82 essential items, as well as an obvious list at the end of this video for those of you who are like, okay, but I'm like a complete beginner, have never watched any of those college videos. I don't even know where to start. So depending on your level of essential, I do have these labeled as like must-haves versus things that make it a smoother experience versus like a leveled up experience. Starting off with the desk and school category, black pens. The point here is you don't need colored pens, just bring straight up black pens. I recommend the Pilot G2. They're the most basic pen you can find. Just get like a big pack. The next thing is both regular and mechanical pencils. Then scissors. This is an essential item that you will use a lot. So if you ever buy new clothing, you're gonna need to cut off that tag, or have little strings on your outfit, you're gonna need to cut off those strings. Next is a laptop. I was surprised at how many students had either no laptop whatsoever or a Chromebook, and both of those options don't provide you very much help when it comes to certain necessary college apps and websites. A pencil case in your backpack. I feel like this is something people can forget sometimes. This one's kind of small, but something that's like a little bit wider than that would be really great. Then 2 power strips. I think it's really important to have 2 so that you can have them on different sides of the room. Some colleges don't let you use extension cords. Then we're gonna move on to the like smoother experience items. 1 to 2 packs of highlighters, that's all you need. You don't need 3 and 4 packs. You only need a few colors, and depending on what your major is, you don't need a wide variety of colors either. Then a desk lamp, but I would recommend 1 per desk. So like work with your roommates and figure out who's gonna have what desk. And then a mini stapler was super helpful for like papers or speech outlines. Depending on your professors or how your major or classes work, then you may or may not use index cards very often. Personally, I didn't use them hardly at all, but my nursing major roommate used index cards all the time. Onto the leveled up experience of essentials, we have a phone stand. Something like this one is super great. And then sticky notes. Depending on how you're organizing your notebooks, this could be really helpful for you, but I would recommend only bringing 2 or 3 colors of sticky notes. But they're so helpful when you are renting books. You can just like put a sticky note and write in it, and you don't have to mark up the book. We are on to our next category, which is the dorm category. So we're gonna start off with our must-have items. That's gonna be a physical or digital planner. You can do both if you want. Something more in depth than just your iCalendar app. Something like Notion or Evernote, or some kind of planning app like Structured, or something more in depth on your phone. Next is a mattress topper. This is very necessary in a college dorm. And then 1 to 2 blankets. You can have 1 on your desk chair and 1 on your bed. At least 2 pillows so that you can prop yourself up to study in your bed. 1 to 2 sets of sheets. 2 is super great for if you like really just need to change your sheets and you don't have enough time to wash your first set. And then a diffuser and essential oils. Dorm rooms can be so dusty and so gross, and you're breathing in all of that dust. So if you can have essential oils to help combat that, that would be super helpful. And then a hanging shoe organizer for the inside of your dorm is also a must-have. Then our smoother experience items are going to be command hooks and sticky tack for like decor or other things like that. And then a fridge and an ice tray. Those are super helpful items if you can afford it or if that's allowed in your dorm. And then tape came in handy for not only school stuff, but also for like decor and just repairing things. Basic tape, you don't need duct tape or anything. And then easy hanging decorations. I would recommend 1 by your bed and 1 on your windowsill minimum. Don't go crazy with the decorations, but like easy hanging decorations just in your dorm, I feel like are a necessity because you have to be able to nest a little bit and make it your own. Then a clip-on fan on your bed is so helpful, and it also acts as like a white noise or background noise to help you sleep better. Then we have 1 item that is a leveled up experience, and that is a low light lamp by your bed. So that could be like a salt lamp or just like a lamp with the dimming capability on there. You could also get a book light, but I feel like you're just going to be better off getting a low light lamp long term. Then we move on to bath or care items, and this is going to be first aid kit or at least some band-aids, a shower caddy, a hair dryer, and 2 to 3 tissue boxes. And this is because you'll get sick, you're going to cry, you're going to have other things where you just need tissue boxes. So 1 by your bed, 1 small one on the desk, and then an extra box. Baby wipes, this is a necessity because you're going to need to quickly clean up something or just need them when you're like just having a rough day and you need baby wipes, you're gonna want them. Then we have nail clippers and tweezers, which are like, I feel like people forget that all the time. And then Q-tips as well. For smoother experience, that's gonna be shower shoes, especially if you're in a communal bathroom, a curling iron or wand. I don't know if you wanna bring both, but definitely one of them. And then a roll of paper towels. It just comes in handy all the time. Claw clips for your hair. I would recommend a max of 3 claw clips. Now this is on the smoother experience because you can just put your hair up that fast. Then also sunscreen is on the smoother experience because you don't want to get burnt in the summer especially. And then leveled up items, we have cough drops. If you have braces, you're obviously going to bring your retainers, but also bring a brush specifically for the retainers. It can be an old toothbrush or like one of those little denture brushes. I highly recommend this so that you can brush your retainers at least like every week or every other week, and you can have a better smelling mouth long term. We have the honeycomb bath mitt. Cannot recommend this more because it not only acts as like a loofah, but you also have like one reusable item that's antifungal, so you can have it for like years and it doesn't get gross. You can even hang it up. Additionally, you get exfoliation. Next, we move on to the kitchen items. Now, not everyone has a kitchen in their dorm. I know this because I myself don't have a kitchen in my dorm. We obviously have an insulated water bottle, just something like this that's insulated. I think that's the right word at least, so that it can stay cold. A mouthpiece, and that has cover on it. Get one you really like, get one that's durable. I would get at least a 24 ounce. I have a 32-ounce one. Next, we have one of each utensil. So like a fork, knife, and spoon, and a plate. Bowl would also be super helpful. And then Ziploc bags for sure for any like small items, food items, snacks, stuff like that. You're just gonna want to have Ziploc bags. Then the smoother experience would be a Tupperware container for like extra food. And then for your leveled up experience, I would definitely recommend, especially if you have a Keurig or a kettle, to get a travel mug. Keeps your coffee or tea hot. If you don't have a kettle or Keurig, I wouldn't really recommend this one, but if you do, I would bring 1 or 2 mugs, but no more than that. Then we have a water filter. This depends on if your college has like the filtered water things. Mine personally does in the freshman dorm. We are on the organization category. This is a great category. We have storage or fabric bins or stackable organizer bins. I would definitely recommend bringing pen or pencil organization, but just pick one. You don't need both. I definitely recommend bringing minimal jewelry and a small jewelry organizer. Then we have a smoother experience item, and that is drawer organizers for like your sock drawer or food or snacks drawer. Those are super helpful so that you don't have just everything flying all over the place in your drawer. Then we are on to the extras category, and here we have personal care items. This is like extra personal care items, so like extra toothpaste, extra toothbrushes, and feminine products, all that stuff. I'd recommend bringing 1 new toothbrush for each month. Next is, you don't have to bring one as large as mine, but I would definitely recommend bringing a full Bible and bring a devotional, preferably in a book format, so it's just easier to store on your shelf. Then I would bring a personal notebook or journal, just one though. I wouldn't recommend bringing multiples. It just kind of gets confusing at that point. I only use this much of it because honestly, you don't have a lot of time. I would definitely recommend bringing earbuds, AirPods, or headsets, or both. But if you're bringing earbuds and AirPods, I would just recommend bringing the AirPods. But headsets, especially noise canceling, can be super helpful. Then onto our smoother experience items. We have a tote bag. It's super helpful for when you're just like going thrifting or going to a little study spot, or you're going to a coffee shop for studying, or you're just, you know, going somewhere really quickly. Just bring a little tote bag that you can just throw things in, and then an umbrella for when it's raining so you don't just have to have your coat. And then a lint roller comes in handy all the time. Leveled up experience items are going to be a speaker. Highly recommend bringing a speaker. If you get up super early for classes, then it's still dark outside, and it's very helpful to have like a personal mirror that you can do on your bed or on your desk with lights on it so you can see your face. And then earplugs. I personally didn't use earplugs at all. It depends on who your roommates are or how they sleep, but I definitely recommend bringing earplugs for like your best experience at college. Lastly, we are on to the obvious category, but I do have both must-haves and a smoother experience items. Must-have items are a backpack, your phone, tech chargers, a watch, clothes, socks, etc., money, wallet, cards, license, and then phone case is super important, towels, all of that, cleaning and laundry supplies, skincare and personal care items like shaving, hairbrush, comb, and basic hair accessories, and then chapstick, hangers, super important, and medicine. and then trash can, glasses and contacts, all that, and then toothpaste and toothbrush. And then also for must-haves are notebooks. I would recommend 1 per subject or a 4 to 5 subject notebook. That's like a thicker all-together notebook. For the smoother experience items, we have sunglasses, can be super helpful on those sunny days. Now you are going to be in classes most of the time, but depending on how far you have to walk or if you're commuting, then sunglasses are super helpful. And then gum is super important as well, especially for a smoother experience. If you're just struggling and you weren't able to brush your teeth that morning, or after lunch you ate something that smelled really bad, then you can have gum. You're gonna want to have gum, so bring that gum. I hope this video was helpful. Give it a big thumbs up if it was, or if you liked it down below, and subscribe as well to see more college help videos or other vlogs and style videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in one of these next 2 videos.